Hey brewers, it's Friday. Welcome back. I missed you, I hope you missed me. We're gonna be doing some extract stuff. We're trying out a new recipe that we got out of Brew Your Own magazine. It's called Tropical Punch IPA. We're brewing that up for our faithful man behind the cam, Travis. And we're also gonna be trying out this new Thiol Libre yeast from Escarpment. Basically, it just has this thiol compound that has a number I can't remember. It's supposed to give us more passion fruit and guava and just enhance our hops without having to add any more, which is pretty fucking cool. And I mean, tropical punch, passion fruit, guava. Sounds like a match made in heaven, you ask me. So this kit, and it's all Cascade and Citra. You know, we often forget about Cascade. There's a shit ton of Cascade in here. The other cool thing about this is there's a mash hop. I have never put hops in the mash before. And I know you're saying, Brad, it's an extract. We're not doing a mash, but we are doing a steep, a half-hour steep, and we got a good amount in there, so still counts as far as I'm concerned. We're doing our City of Winnipeg water. Don't forget about that. And we're just gonna put arbitrarily a half teaspoon of gypsum, half teaspoon of chloride in there, just to make sure we got the minerals. Our water here in Winnipeg has a pretty neutral profile, so you can, if you're in Winnipeg and you want to do some extract brewing, this is kind of a good, if you don't want to get into getting all nerdy about water chemistry, you can do this and feel like you're in a good place water chemistry wise, or at least a better one than you were when you started. Okay, we'll give that a little stir. And now we'll get our, this is always fun trying to not make a mess while doing this. Not really the best at not making messes. Luckily, these socks that you get with your grain to glass kits are quite stretchy. Oh shit. See, always making a mess. All right, whoopsie, off to a good start today. All right. Well, you know what else I forgot to do? Is put in the false bottom. All right, we're gonna start with that. Boom, okay, so this is a extract kit, so you don't need to do this in the Brewzilla. You can do it in just a pot, like just a 5-gallon kettle on your stove. Do the small boil, like the 3.5-gallon boil, and top up in the fermenter. But because I've got multi-Brewzillas, we gonna do it with the Brewzilla. And I'm gonna do the full volume boil. What that means is we're gonna get just a little bit more bitterness than if we would have done the condensed boil, but that's okay with me. We're gonna remember to put in our false bottom now. Obviously the water is already hot, so we don't wanna burn ourselves. So we're gonna use the stick to poke it down there. Yeah, boom. And again, you don't need to do recirc, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can. We want to go like that. Turn that down a little bit. And we're going to put our first ounce of Cascade in our mash. It's the first time for everything. And this is our Prairie Mountain Cascade, grown right here in Manitoba. Prairie Mountain hops. Smells amazing. I always forget about Cascade, but it's just one of those classic sea hops. She's a beaut. All right, we'll set a timer for half an hour. We'll see you then. We're gonna stir in our extract. Until then, I'm gonna go grab a sippy poo. See you in a minute. Hit that like and subscribe. All right, we're back after our 30-minute partial mash. Which was I supposed to be 30? Was it supposed to be 60? Oh, it was supposed to be 45. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, we're back. After 45 minutes now, we got some mini mash, which makes sense. Normally, in our extract kits, if you just have a little bit of grain, it's a little bit of malt, it's gonna be half an hour just to steep. This 45 minutes to actually get a mash going. We're gonna actually got some sugars out of there. So basically, we're just gonna give this guy the old steepy, like a big old tea bag. Give me one of those. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a glove and actually give it a squeeze. Come on. Leave me alone. There you go. All right. Give it a squeeze, then we're just gonna toss that sucker. By the way, again, you don't need a Brewzilla for this. If you wanna see how any of our grain to glass kits get down with just a pot on the stove, with doing the small boil and all that fun stuff, Paul has a video put out a long time ago. Go there and check that one out. I forget the title, but we'll give the link to it at the end of the video. So again, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna give it a squeeze, you better have a glove, because like these are brewery gloves that are rated for heat, and this, I can still feel the heat in it, okay? So be very careful if you're gonna do that. Give it a little rinse there. All right, so now we'll shut off our pump. Let's take that out, and we're gonna stir in our extract. Oh, there's a hole in this bag, which is gonna make this even more fun to do than it normally is. All right, so I like to try to keep it going rather than just dumping it all in there. Rather kind of stir it slowly. Try to avoid those clumps. You're still probably gonna get a few little clumps, and that's all right. But this is definitely worth having a bit of patience and doing this slowly. A little bit too fast there. Stay in, get a better handle on this. All right, off to the garbage with you. And like I say, even if you do get some of these clumps, they will eventually melt in there. Looks like I've got a couple. And even if they don't melt in there, even if you get some of these clumps in your fermenter, the yeast will find them and eat them up. They are very motivated, microscopic creatures, if you will. All right, now we can crank up our heat, get ourselves to a boil. And that's it. We'll see you when we put in our first hops. Have a sippy poo. I'm gonna. See you in a bit. All right, so we've hit boil here on our Tropical Punch IPA. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Cascade, Citra. Oh, so we had that 1 ounce in the mash, and then we got nothing in the boil whatsoever. Nothing till our flame out addition. So we'll see you in 60 minutes. That's plenty of time to get fucked up. Do it for me, because I'm busy. I'm shooting all these videos. I don't have really time to get that fucked up, not till later. But bet you, I'm gonna try and make it to DMC, have a few pints later. Cheers. All right, we're down to 0. It's whirlpool time. I'm gonna stop this right now. And that, actually I'm gonna keep it going just lightly. We're gonna get our hops. And I forgot to put yeast nutrient in, so we'll throw some of that in as well. And some yeast nutrients. Yeah, maybe not the best day to shoot videos today. We have an insane day here at Grain to Glass. Also, I just had our mechanical and layout expert friend coming down here. We want to do a little legal brewery so bad. And he was just here giving us a visit, so it's kind of thrown off my whole thing here, but big things may be happening. We're trying. I make no guarantees. All right, so 2 ounces of Cascade, 1 Citra. We're gonna let that rip for 20 minutes and then package her up, or not package her up, but put her in the fermenter, and then we'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna have a drink. I really need one. We'll see you at the end of our hop stand for some chillin', serious chillin'. We've had our 20-minute hop stand. Time to fire up the water, get down to pitching temp, and off we go. So what are we waiting for here? Oh yeah, we're watching this guy, which I never clean. For you viewers out there, let me give it a little wipe. For you brewers out there, all my shit's always dirty. We're looking to get down to that 18, 19 Celsius, which is what, about 66 Fahrenheit? That's what I love about this. I hate cleaning these plate chillers, but using them, yep. The waiting is the hardest part. All right. 1060. We got her. We got what we were after. Beauty. Okay, and here we go. We have hit our pitch temp. Time to, ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna transfer this up. I got our hot bong assembly all ready to rock here as soon as we're pitched. And we're gonna put it in the magic box at 18C. Actually gonna, what have I done here? Oh, there's my Libre. Actually got some sticky on my hands here, I don't want that. Oh, your little snoozes? Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. All right, we're almost done here. What do we get for volume? Oh yeah, I never put the volume sticker on here, did I? All right, we nailed our volume. Actually, I can tell we nailed our volume based on that. This is where we started, this is where we finished. And there we go. Boom. All right, put that back in there. Okay. Thiol Libre, do your thing. Oh, that didn't tear very well at all. Okay. Well. Yeah, I almost wish I would have saved some more work to kind of give this a little bit of a. Come on. There we go. It's like we're tapping out the ketchup. Like, and I shook this. Ah, we got 99% of it. Beautiful. All right. Put that sucker on. We won't forget to put our, you know, this thing, spunding valve. Oh, missing a clamp. The clamps. That's a 1.5. That's a 1.5. Never assume you have the clamps that you need. That's okay. Steal it off this thing that's been sitting here doing nothing for months. Resprayer. Yeah. Respray this. Boom. Tell you, I wish I had the third hand for this. There we go. That wasn't actually that bad. There we go. Close that bad boy up. And our spunding valve. Ah, here it is. Boom. And off to the magic box. It's been a long brew day. I'm gonna go get f***ed up. You should too. Hit that like and subscribe first. We will see you in a couple weeks. for the tasting of this beautiful, beautiful boy right here. That was not hard at all.
2 weeks later.
All right, brewers, we're back. Got this baby, this Tropical Punch IPA kegged up, ready to drink. Look at that beautiful white head, nice haze. So I didn't even know this when I started brewing this beer. I did a little bit of research afterwards that like, what's the deal with mash hopping? And then what's the deal with this Thiol Libre? So turns out I accidentally made a match made in heaven. Whereas Cascade, number one, as a mash hopping creates thiol precursors, which give you these beautiful, fruity, juicy flavors and smells. And it turns out that Cascade is one of the number one, if not the number one hop for thiol precursors. Then using Thiol Libre yeast is what brings that all out to the surface. I didn't even know that was a thing until after I brewed this. Whoops. But we're gonna have to change the name of the show. This is a fucking winner, babe. What do you think?
Oh, it's fantastic. Happy little accidents.
We got our nice, we're gonna be shooting a few videos today. I can't just get wasted every time. So
Every time.
we're just using our nice little flight glasses we got. Look at that cute little boy. Look at that lacing, baby. Look at that. That is a beaut. And the juice, I like it, the juice. Like Citra Cascade, like Cascade's one of those ones that just gets forgotten. Citra's just flat out a cheating hop at this point. So I've been doing all kinds of other stuff, but man.
Can't be the classics, you know?
This has got to be one of the best IPAs I have ever made. Thank you, BYO, and whoever made the recipe in BYO, because damn. Much love. I promised this one to Trav for his services, and I am regretting that decision big time. I'm going to have to brew this again, and again, and again, and probably again. Don't get too fucked up. I don't know how I'm not going to get, because this is fucking good. We'll see you next week.